What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Williams Today Show, episode 52. It has been a whole year, and in light of the fact that it's been a whole year, today we're doing something a little bit different. As you guys can see behind us, we are bobbing for apples, and on each apple, there is a question that we're commonly asked, and a few ones that are just completely off the wall that me and Hannah thought would be funny. So prepare for the ultimate embarrassment. As you can see, we have our bathing suits on, and lifeguard is on duty, being nobody. So if we drown, we leave this for you guys at the end of our lives. So that's it. That is
1 year in real estate.
And this is where we're at. Yeah, a whole year in real estate. So this marks a year we've been doing the show, and a year we've been in real estate, and we really wanted to top it off with something exciting and embarrassing. So
very different.
let's jump right in. Ready? All right, so guys, this is where the fun begins. By the fun, we were excited about it when we talked about it 2 weeks ago. Like, this is the best idea ever. Let's do it. And now that the moment's here, we're both like, this is going to be absolutely miserable.
Yeah.
But we're going to do it because we love you guys and we're here to entertain you, along with maybe sometimes educate you on real estate.
Right.
So we have been arguing about who's going to go first. So we're going to flip a coin, and we said, let's do rock, paper, scissors so they can see how bad Hannah is and how good I am at the rock, paper, scissors situation. So let's do this. Ready?
I hope I beat you.
Oh! No, best two out of three. Best two out of three. Okay.
No, okay. That's what I get through talking smack.
Woo! Alright, alright.
Alright. Have fun, mister. I'm so good at paper, rock, paper, scissors.
And if I drown, and Hannah, you guys are going to see witness that she does not care, she's going to let me just sink, right?
Oh, man.
This isn't going to happen. There's no way to bite these.
I bet you wish you would got the steps on now.
Whoa.
They're too small.
Oh my god.
Are you like...
I can't breathe. Alright, real estate one, I'm so sorry about your office.
I think that
Alright.
I think the apples are
Well.
I think the apples are too small.
No.
Maybe a little bit.
Oh,
This
is horrible. This is horrible. Alright.
You did it.
Alright. I may not be able to rock, paper, scissors, but I can sure as hell look stupid trying to bob for an apple. So the question on this apple is the pros and cons to running your own business. So if I had to answer this with a serious professional face right now, you know, Tim. The pros of running, I want to say the pros first, is I'm responsible for myself, and it really separates yourself from when you're working for somebody else and you're upset about, your schedule and you're having to get time off. But when you start working for yourself, it really opens your eyes to these corporate places and people that are above you when you're working at other places. So the pro I would say is the growth that I've gained from operating my own business. And cons I would say is staying consistently motivated.
Right.
And focused on specific things. When you're operating your own business, you're here, there, everywhere else, trying to get everything to fit together, right? And I almost died. So there's another con to operating your own business. All right,
Oh,
Anna.
God. Okay,
So
we're
my
done.
secret to you, and yes, I'm gonna give you a little tip here,
Okay.
is when you get the
Try to
apple
get it.
in your mouth, push it up against the button, and come up with it, and don't you give up. See me?
Oh, shit, I know.
It's do or die here.
Just my makeup is the only thing I'm like nervous about. Okay, all right.
Oh wow.
I'm trying. Oh my god, I'm gonna drown myself.
Woo! All right,
I can't laugh. Okay. I can't laugh or
gotta
I'm
just
gonna
go with
fucking
it.
drown
You gotta
myself. Okay. Literally.
You're so close. Push it. There you go. There you go. She's got technique, guys. This is gonna be another long video.
Oh, I almost had it.
Come on. Now I'm rooting for you.
I can't see.
This is what you get when you make me look bad playing rock, paper, scissors, lady.
Oh my god, I almost had it.
Just let your mouth do the work. Come on. Woo!
I almost drowned in myself 3 times.
Alright, what's the question, lady?
Are we gonna?
You alright?
I just got my hands here.
It's alright. We expected nothing better. Nothing worse.
Okay. Okay. What is EMD? Alright.
What is EMD? Alright.
Alright, so EMD stands for earnest money deposit, and it's basically also known as like a good faith deposit, and it's just to let the seller know that you are serious about buying their property and you are financially able to buy their property.
I've never seen someone so look so miserable and say something so professional at the same time. So kudos to Hannah on that one. And I'm gonna go in next.
Ooh.
This is never gonna end. We didn't even think we had enough apples now, but yes, we do. We definitely have by far enough.
Yeah, that's just why I only wanted to do like 8. We got like 12 in there. And I had to use my tongue to get them towards me. Woo!
Okay. Where's it go? Quick.
I really took
quick. Go quick. You want to get it fast?
Yeah, I guess so. This is so funny. No, I think that's a good trick.
All right. I think we figured it out. The only thing I have in my life is my hair, and it's completely demolished right now. So I know you guys have jokes, but all right. And we're eating Sharpie at the same time, so we might be getting high here. What sparked your interest in a career in real estate? So, when me and Hannah first got together 5 years ago, and even before that, we had talked about buying and flipping houses.
Yeah.
Before we had any idea the extent of what real estate was about.
Right.
That was our goal, and so we both worked different jobs. We served, we were bartending. I went into construction for a little bit.
Yeah, and I worked at a freaking office, which was miserable.
I didn't mind so much the construction or the bartending, but COVID hit. We were unemployed for a while, and I think it was when we detached from the idea of 9 to 5 every single day. And it takes a while. It takes a while to do that. So the COVID really brought out the hustle, I think, in a lot of people, and it ultimately sparked our drive to get involved in real estate.
Yeah, and even before COVID, I think it was like the month before COVID, because I worked at a lawyer's office, and one of the lawyers was a real estate agent as well, so I was kind of talking to him for a little bit too. And I came home to him talking about it, like maybe I want to do this, and then COVID happened, and it really just brought everything to life.
And now here we are, a year
later,
drowning in a bucket, making ourselves look stupid.
But hey, I hope you guys are laughing your asses off.
I'm just picking them up now. Yeah, like I'm done with this. But yeah, definitely don't regret it, and that was the main reason for the spark. We talked about it for a long time, and we made our dream come true.
Yes.
At the end of the day. So, Anna,
how crazy.
I'm so looking forward to you being up this time.
All right, I'm gonna grab some more paper towel real quick.
Just stick your whole head in there. It's over. It's over. Whoa, whoa, she's getting quicker. I got some competition.
I think I got the trick down. I really want to know how stupid I look right now.
Oh no, I mean, I'm not even looking at myself after this. Going down in shame. I have to edit the video, so I'm gonna get the whole. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great.
Oh.
All right, beauty. Who do you have?
All right. What's the craziest thing you've seen in a house? Well, there's multiple things, I guess. I guess the first thing I think of is we went to see a house in Southgate, and literally the walls were buckling like this, and there was just no help being.
Which one? Who were we with at that one?
I think it was Linda.
Linda?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, yeah. That was kind of scary.
That was
After
crazy.
that one, I can't remember. We've seen so many houses. So I have to say, scariest and life-changing moment. We were with Mr. Bob Ditties. He was our first buyer in our first transaction ever. And so we're learning as we're going, and we get down into this basement. And our buyer's eyes didn't see anything else. He's looking for a bar in the basement. He's got his eyes set, and I walked down there. The first thing I see was the wall buckled in. And it's not just a regular buckling wall. So it's a brick foundation down there in the basement. And it's not just buckling a little bit. It was seriously sitting like this. I mean...
Oh, do you remember the one with Linda where the electric box was literally poked off the wall?
So really pay attention to those concrete foundations. There's a lesson there. But anyway, we're walking down in there, and I said, well, that doesn't look good. And he was looking at something else, something to do with like some drywall torn. And I was like, oh, I can replace that. And I didn't realize that that's what he was talking about at first. So I'm like, oh, yeah. Let me just make sure we're talking about the same thing here. And like, so that wall looks like you can just replace that super easy. And then everybody looked at each other in the basement and said, all right, let's get out of here. Every wall in this basement, I mean, seriously, I don't know how, we could have died.
That's crazy.
Smushed. It was that bad.
It was very
But yes, I mean, there are so many houses that scared us.
Yes.
And that one was probably mine. And you said the one with Linda.
And yeah, that's just the first one that popped in my head. I looked on the outside too, and literally I could stick the whole front of my finger on top of one of the foundation blocks. And I was like, well, I don't think we should, let's go.
We've seen some pretty scary ones, absolutely.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going back in.
Alright, have fun.
This was calling me.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. You did it so quick.
I'm
That was-
so surprised. You just gotta get your.
Go!
There you go.
Record time. I know Hannah probably went faster, but I'm gonna say it. I got record time. Look at her taking care of me like I'm a baby. Thank you, man. Thank you so much.
Just trying to.
So I basically bit the word off this one.
I know I did the same thing.
Are you proud of the year you've had? Absolutely. 100%. I am. Yeah,
Is it raining?
I can't even. It's raining every day here. Oh my god. But yes, I think we're both very proud of the year we had. We had higher expectations, and we learned very quickly that you always want to continue to raise the bar. So we did better than we thought we were going to do.
Especially in the first 6 months, for sure.
We wanted to do more, but our feedback from what we've done, from agents who've been in the business for a long time, and our sales really just show that, but also, you know, our clientele and our referrals and, you know, just everything.
Yeah.
But yes, I am proud of it, and we shouldn't be so hard on ourselves. I know we are, and we definitely wanted to do better, but we did really good.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Because I remember we were so nervous in the beginning, like, oh God, we're gonna go a whole year without one single sale.
We're homeless. This box has been rained on so many times. I think, living under the viaducts, that was fun.
Yeah, right.
Kidding. Kidding. All right.
Let's
be a
dive
first
in
time.
again. All right.
We've gotten it, guys. He broke it. Now if
Just
I
the
ever,
first couple apples.
dude, believe it or not, I've never bobbed for apples before, and everybody I've told that was like,
I
what?
know, he asked me, he was like, what is bobbing for apples? I'm like, what kind of childhood did you have?
I had a great childhood, and maybe at one point I did bob for apples, but I do not.
It
recall.
was, the only time I ever did it really was at like Halloween parties and stuff.
Yeah.
As like a kid.
Nope, I never had that. I mean, probably my mom didn't want to see me die and drown in a bucket. You know, I never really had the best brain in the world, and she knew that, so she kind of looked out for me on that.
Yeah.
What was the question?
What was your dream career?
No.
What's wrong with your hand now?
What?
Oh, he's bobbing for
I'm
apples.
swimming.
This is not as easy as it looks.
I got a kiddie pool here. And had to pick the smallest apples that you can barely grab.
There was no bigger one. It's not apple season.
All right.
Oh my God.
All right, what's the say? What?
All right. All right. What was your dream career before you got into real estate? I would have to, yeah, I thought so too. My dream career, I mean, I did always think about doing real estate, like you were talking about, like flipping houses and everything like that, because I was like obsessed with HGTV for a while there. But before I actually got into it, I was considering going to college to be an FBI investigator because I'm like so into that.
Oh, you did tell me that.
Yeah.
I know you used to talk about being a cop for a long time. I remember that. So my dream career before this was acting, and look where we're at now. So in a sense, I am kind of acting, but
all right, you got your own little show going.
I have my own little show, so it kind of worked itself together. I don't know. So that was my dream career, but I really, really love real estate. I love what we do.
Yes, I can say that I am very happy that this is what I.
Every aspect of it, I enjoy. Some things get, a little bit sticky and tricky, but I enjoy all of it, every day of it. So, but my dream career was acting. All right. Was that your apple or mine?
That was mine.
I don't want to go back in. I don't want to do it. All right.
Too bad, so sad.
Multiple guesses.
You got 3 more.
3 more. Oh my god. All right. It gets scary down there with your eyes closed.
I know, you're like, am I ever gonna come back up?
It's like swimming in a pool in a lake and you don't know what kind of fish are in the lake, you know? Like, all right, what's gonna take my feet off here?
Oh man.
Okay.
Alright, good job. Alright, we're running out of good paper towels.
Woo! We don't, at this point, I can't see. All right, no, let me see. Okay, all right. All right, guys, I hope you love us at the end of this because, wow. All right.
Yeah, I really hope you guys are laughing because that was funny.
Oh, this is good. This is a good one. What's the biggest mistake you've made since you started? Well, Where do I start?
There are no
I'm
breasts.
kidding.
I'm just
I am kidding. The biggest mistake that I think I've made, honestly, I don't know. Because there's many, it's not necessarily like mistakes like you knew, like when you say mistake, I think of you knew something and then you knew how to do something and you still did it wrong, so mistake.
Right.
But a lot of things that we messed up on throughout our first year,
Mm-hmm.
I don't think of it as mistakes. I feel like learning curves and lessons. But one of the things that I think I make a mistake on a lot is with our buyers. We're so excited about getting into the house. We have all this other stuff going on with them, like trying to figure out, make sure they're organized. The one thing that we forget a lot, but we have it on our policy now and we don't miss it anymore, but it was making sure our buyers switched utilities over.
Yes.
That way the DT did not shut their stuff off before they moved in and they had to wait to get it turned back on. Super quick.
Right.
DT can do it really fast. It's not a big deal, but we want our buyers to move in without a single worry in the world.
Right.
And so now we've adapted that into our actual business plan. It sticks out in front of us every single day that we review it.
It's one of our steps because we just seem to always forget about it.
Yeah, I mean, we're human beings. It's gonna happen.
Right.
But yeah, you check to see if it's still.
Also recorded.
Whew. Yeah, we're still going. We're still going. All right.
Alright. Alright, so we got.
All right.
Ooh,
I don't know.
Okay.
Jesus.
Oh my god. I need non-wet paper towel.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna get through this. Hey, we're almost done. That's what matters. We're almost done here.
Open my eyes, dripping down my back.
All right. You look great.
I
You
probably
look great.
look like a raccoon right now.
No, you look great. You
No,
look great.
really? Okay.
Yeah.
My earrings are dripping. Okay. Oh, I bit me. Okay. What's your most embarrassing feature?
What's your
All right.
most? Oh, this is.
Of course, I'd get this one.
She set us up. Oh, yes, her too.
I don't know if it's technically embarrassing, but I mean, it's kind of embarrassing because I get my eyes. Okay, I have really dark circles on my eyes that if I ever go out in public and without
Wait.
makeup on,
You're beautiful. I love that about you. Everybody's got something. That
But
they-
yeah, if I ever go out in public without makeup on, people always ask me if I'm sick. I'm like, thanks, no,
Aw.
just my eyes. But
Yeah, I mean, but that's a genetic thing, you know. So,
I
mean,
know.
So my biggest thing is, and I'm not scared to do it. I flaunt this all day long because I know it's my biggest. But the best part about it is it's in my shoe, right? Or I can wear a pair of socks.
Cover it.
But my biggest thing about myself is my feet. I got duck feet, and I always say good things about my grandma. But on this episode, I'm gonna thank her for my duck feet because she's got the same exact
does
feet
she
as me.
really?
Yeah, and she hides them too. She does hide them
Yeah,
too.
I've never seen her without slippers on.
You will never catch me outside with open-toed sandals without socks on. Absolutely not. I always cover up my feet. It's one of my things that I hate about them. I don't think they're that bad, but they're pretty damn bad.
Right. You can't be this beautiful and perfect without a little something going on.
Oh, see, what is it with you and being so nice on camera? You are never.
Oh, such a lie.
All right, so now that we got that out of our way, we revealed our biggest secrets. Now everybody's gonna be like, when we sit down with our clients, we would love to work with you guys, but first, I want to see your feet so I can make fun of these. Hopefully, that never happens. All right,
Can I grab more paper towel?
let's just do it. We only got
I
4
know, it's
more.
just I can't open my eyes.
I'll get them. You entertain me. Okay. All right. Well, I'm trying to get through it fast. Woo! Sharpie and sweet tartness. That's great.
I know, I'm thinking, I'm like, are we getting Sharpie on our teeth?
No, we're definitely high right now. I'll tell you that. I never knew you could smell underwater. But you can't. You should try though next time. All right.
I did the first time. I fucking, almost died.
So our question is here: your fave memory since you've become a realtor? God, there are so many.
Yeah.
There are
honestly.
so many. First of
Had
all,
a
the
lot
people
of
that
fun
we've
times with
met.
their clients.
I'd say the people that we've met.
Yeah, the
That's my
relationships
favorite
we built. Yeah, and then like seeing them on closing day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Closing day is the best day. It really is. They're so happy.
Yeah.
And I guess the best memory, I really don't have one. It's every time we see one of our clients happy and move into their house or sell their house.
Yeah, or we go and visit them after they already sold it, and
Yeah, it's like watching
Yeah.
them
like get like a new baby or something.
Yeah,
Like,
it's awesome. So, but
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of one really good one. I don't have one.
know, there's just multiple.
Another reason why I absolutely love this. Every single day, it's worth waking up and putting my all into it and being the best possible
Yeah, I agree.
agent I can be for everybody.
Yeah.
All right. 3 more apples. We're almost done.
All right. Dive in around.
I deserve my
Mix them up.
my lifeguard license at this point. Because
Well, I am a certified, babysitter, so I had to learn how to do that kind of stuff.
okay, all right. Hey, but you got it.
You're
But you got it. You're welcome. You're welcome. Here to help.
Old friendly. Alright.
It's not makeup. It's not makeup. Sorry.
Alright.
See this lipstick, guys?
This is our throwing off question.
Throw off.
What came first, the chicken or the egg?
Well,
I'd have to say the chicken, because where does the egg come from if there's no chicken?
but where did the chicken come from if it didn't start in an egg?
I don't know. Maybe it came from a dinosaur or something one day. It just wasn't right. It had feathers instead of scales.
That's the best argument I've heard with this. I've been asking this question my entire life. I know everybody else has. Hannah has the answer. Post it on Facebook. It's a big deal. All right. Two more. Let's do this.
No, one more, really.
Yeah.
The last one. All right, then. Suck it up like a vacuum.
We're gonna eat it. Wow, that was intense. I just snorted water.
I did that the first time. Shit burns.
Wow, my mascara is bleeding into my eyes. My hair looks so good right now. What kind of product is he using? All right, so what's the best part about being a realtor? I feel like we've answered this question in many of these apples
Yeah.
so far. So the best part about being a realtor to me is the people that we come into contact with, the real estate agents that we've met in our office. Real Estate One is an amazing real estate company. They've been around for 100 years. And in our office, there's such a family-oriented vibe that really helps you grow and be the best possible realtor. People want to see you do better, and it shines. So when we're dealing with our clients on a day-to-day basis, I feel genuine about it. I don't feel like I'm miserable.
Right. It's just all in all like just a really awesome job. I mean, there's
I
don't really see many cons to it. Not so far, anyways.
There are some cons. There are some cons to real estate, being a real estate agent, but nothing that I think, in my opinion, oversteps the pros at all. So
No, not in the slightest.
that's you. You have to get it from the middle.
What do you mean?
I'm kidding. Go ahead.
That's unfair. Okay.
You gotta get it well. Spin it. Oh, I seen that. Struggle.
It slipped right out.
The one that can never be caught.
Wow, are you fucking serious?
It's making this hard. Hey, you can't touch it.
I don't want to touch it.
What'd you do with it?
That was save the hardest
Here.
one for last.
Here. Now you can say I helped you. Right.
This is mascara's getting in
Hey,
there.
listen, that makeup's sticking up.
Is it really?
It is. It's super
Wow.
good.
How did you feel about / during the first video you made?
Oh, this is the perfect apple to end this video with.
Yeah, right?
So, when I started recording, I was doing it by myself for a few videos, and blunt and honest truth, if I go back and watch the first 10 to 15 videos, I cringe. But I was told in the very beginning, sloppy and now is better than perfect and never. So
Yes.
I was I think pretty much everybody is who first jumps in front of a camera and has to present themselves. And
You're right, and it's nerve-wracking like no other.
so compared to the first video to now, I would say that I'm a lot more comfortable with it. I know where my goal is, I know what my intentions are, and I'm a lot more confident in front of the camera. So that tells you guys, go back, watch the first video, and then comment on this video and say,
Maybe
wow.
you'll laugh more at those ones than you are going to be in this one.
Please don't do it. I refuse to delete them just because I want to see how I grow in this. So how did you feel? I know you were on after 10 videos you were on, right?
I think so. Oh my god. First of all, I didn't want to do it, which is why I wasn't in the first 10 episodes because I am a very shy person. I do not like being the center of attention. So I was basically having an anxiety attack the whole time during the first one because I was so nervous.
One thing I can say right now about Hannah though is she has come out of her shell so much at starting real estate. She's always been a really good people person in general, but she like to stay under the radar. I feel like where I'm just screaming everywhere.
People,
We're in parties. I'm having it, and Hannah's just she's really good.
Yeah.
You're really good with people,
background,
but you like to stay behind. But you've definitely grown, and you're honestly great all the way around. Especially in front of the camera, you've gotten really good. And I
Yeah,
know
you've gotten a lot better too since
Thank
the
you.
first one.
Well, she used to stand behind the camera and record me and be like, "This
You-
is
but
take 575."
But seriously, because he was so nervous, and which is another reason why I came on the show is because when he was doing it by himself, he was so nervous. But once I came on, he realized that it was a lot easier for him to talk because he could kind of bounce back and forth between the two of us.
Yep.
So
Well, and guys, not just because I was just nervous, but the judgment behind the camera was there. Mrs. Hannah was there. No, not that she's judging, but anybody standing behind the camera, when you're all by yourself and you're speaking for 10, 15
and
minutes
you're
at a time,
staring at them.
you're like this, and I'm like, how'd you feel about that last sentence I just said? All right, cut it. Let's do another one real quick. But we were 10 minutes in already. What do you mean we had to start the video over again? So I understood aggravation goes back and forth. And there are days, it depends on the day.
Mm-hmm.
We come in here to record our show. Some days we do it in 2 takes, 1 take. Some days it takes 50 because we really want good content. Every video. We want to improve every video because that's what we want. We want you guys to be interested enough to learn about real estate, learn why we're the best realtors to work with, and stuff like that. So so good. I mean, whole birthday baby there is my favorite thing to say. Give you a whole book on our
on how we feel about our
last
first
video to now.
videos.
But I have to say, Hannah's definitely come out of her shell all the way around.
Yeah.
And I think the show has really helped us out in many ways. If it's learning, if it's
that's the biggest thing is learning.
Yeah.
We have learned so much because we have forced ourselves to for these videos, which all around I think has just made us better realtors.
Smartest people that I know, or teachers that I know say, you learn it when you teach it.
Mm-hmm.
So when we're talking about title, mortgage lenders, any of the stuff that revolves around real estate, we have to teach it to people that don't know what real estate's about. So when you're teaching it, you learn it. You learn it way better. So it has definitely made us just way better all the way around for our clients.
Yeah, I think so.
And the business
I don't think we would.
too.
Yeah, I don't think we would be as confident, and I don't want to say as great to like toot our own horns, but I don't think we'd be as great and as confident now if we hadn't been doing these videos.
I agree. I 100% agree.
Mm-hmm.
This is a whole year we've been doing this show, and I'm so proud of it that we stayed dedicated and we stayed committed to it. Guys, we promise you consistent content that hopefully we're evolving and just making a better show, and just
and
growth.
we hope it shows to you guys as well.
We hope. We're praying. I mean, we almost died here for you guys today. We really, really did. And while Hannah says this as a joke, I'm serious. I thought
I snorted some
You
water
snorted
there.
some water?
At least
That's a
two
different
or
kind of
three
drug.
times.
Now the struggle's going to be getting this bucket somewhere where we can dump it. We don't want to leave it for our lovely broker Tom when he walks in
are
the
we
morning,
gonna-
Monday.
I didn't even think, where are we going to dump this? We could probably get it.
We'll get it over there.
We'll get it.
I wish Lucky was still here. Don't. But all right, guys, we're gonna wrap up this show again. A whole year celebrating. Wow, I can't believe it's gone by this fast.
I know, it's crazy.
But in the name of sweet Sharpied apples, it costs $0 and 0 cents to be a decent human being in this world. Be nice to people. Be kind.
Yes.
And we will see you on the next episode.